We are going to break all the rules on an amazing value laptop. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, so this is Core Innovations. It's sold out just prior to Christmas. It is just back in stock. Full-size, real laptop, brand new, not secondhand, not refurbished. The one with Intel inside, and I want to say that right out of the gate because nobody believes that you could get a laptop with Intel inside for $189.99, but you can. I keep saying the 15.6-inch screen because everybody backstage was wondering, is this a 14-inch or a 12-inch? It is a full-size laptop, full-size keyboard, Intel inside, and it's only $189. It is the lowest priced laptop we have ever done from any brand at this size with these specs, by far. And by the way, it weighs 3.5 pounds, has an incredible extended battery life, has your oversized touchpad down here, has a software suite that comes with it, valued at $240. So it's almost like you're getting a laptop for nothing. This might be school or college, or it might just be because you want a laptop for yourself rather than sharing one the whole time. I'll go over colors real fast. This one, you guessed it, it's the blue. This next one is going to be the lilac. Then we have the red. The red is very nice. Let me just show you the red for a second. That's gorgeous. Look at that red. Wow. The red is the most limited, I'm being told. So red, most limited. Look how thin that is. Our director, Dixon, says he wants this. I mean, he wants everything, to be honest with you. He buys everything that we do here on HSN. You know that, Bill. He can't stop himself. But then again, he always had good taste. Thank you, Dixon. Then we've got our black over here, which is always a classic. Really nice, stylish, and cool. That brings us to our guest, who's always nice, stylish, and cool.
Me? It's because my computer.
Bill, you.
It's actually funny you say that. My mom on the way in tonight, she's
Yes.
like, don't ever wear that again. So,
Why?
Moms.
You look bright and stylish.
Well, I didn't wear what you told me. Yeah, I changed my outfit. Because, yeah.
Look at you, Bill. I love that mom still influences you.
Totally.
Moms know best, you know that.
And that's just it. They do, and we want to be connected to our parents, our family, our friends, our office.
Good segue, Bill.
And that's where having the right computer, but more importantly, this computer, it's the right price. Literally, I look down, I've never seen, I think, any computer in HSN with a 15-inch screen, whether you need it for computing, whether you're using it for streaming more movies and videos, because that's just it. We all have a different need to connect, but for a lot of us, we settled on, I'm gonna still get by with that same computer I've been using for years because I can't afford to upgrade. Well, right now, Core Innovations has really knocked it out of the park. Who is Core Innovations, by the way? They are a big tech company out there. They are in 6,000 different retailers, but they make electronics, whether it's a tablet, an antenna, a computer, but for other retailers. They came directly to us with that same great technology, and you see what you're getting. Full-size keyboard, nice large touchpad, great full high-definition screen, over 15 inches, front-facing web camera. And let me just take you on a few of the tour of the ports, because that's really what matters as well. You have a USB port, so I can plug in my external hard drive or maybe my phone if I need to charge it up. You have a headphone jack, which is great. I love the fact this has expandable memory. So 64 gigabytes of a solid-state hard drive, but expandable memory. And I'll show you even tonight how easy it is to quadruple or just double it or all the way up to a full terabyte of extra storage. And then when you spin it around, you're getting more as well. You get another USB port, and then you even have a nice HDMI, so I can connect it to a television or another monitor.
Nice.
And look at how thin this is. You mentioned the weight, but the thing is the weight does matter because whether we're using it for school or for travel, I'm taking it from the kitchen counter to the bedroom or to the couch. We want to be able to take our streaming, because maybe everyone was just watching the football game, but now you can be watching your movie at the same time. And you can easily just jump around and go back to what you need to do. Whether it's online shopping, whether it's your social media, it's all right there because of what Core Innovations has made affordable. And that affordability does matter. Back in the day, it used to be great if there was a computer for every household.
Yeah.
But now it really has come down to, a computer for every person in the house, because someone's going to school, someone's going to work, and I think you've probably been there in your house. Dad, can I get on your computer?
Always.
And of course you're like, sure, son, I want you to get smarter. How long is it gonna take? Because I need to check my emails or I need to do my work. At this price, you can almost have one for everyone.
I don't know if he's getting smarter playing Roblox, but I'll take it.
They said you didn't learn anything from watching cartoons when I was growing up. Look at me now. Just saying.
I have no reaction to that.
And by the way, Bugs Bunny discovered electricity. just saying.
We live in a time where You know, it's hands-on with all technology, right? Whether it's work or play or watching a movie or sending an email or surfing online, you got to have a great laptop. This is $189. Maybe your son's going to school or daughter and they said, we've got to have a laptop for the coming year, $189. And I'll keep saying that throughout this 25 minutes because it is so affordable, it is so inexpensive. When it did premiere just before Christmas, it quickly became our fastest selling laptop, I believe, of the year, if not ever, because nobody had ever thought it would be possible to do a full size at $189 with Intel inside, the premier processing company in the world today. So this is all singing and dancing. It has expandable memory as well, so I love that. It can grow with you. You can store more movies and music and videos. Full size, this price leads you to believe that it would not be, but it is. We're off to a flying start. Black is selling very well, and so is red. Blue is also really popular. Nobody else does this. Everything is blue. So blue, and even blue on the touchpad. As you work your way around, everything is in blue apart from the contrast of the individual island-style keys. And by the way, one of the comments from our team members who are working on setting this up was, it's got a nice keypad. Sometimes keypads aren't particularly nice. The hand, the feel, the touch is really nice on this one. So if you have a computer that's dragging you down, that is full of viruses, or it's slow, or it crashes, or it's just working against you rather than for you, at $189 and change, we can afford to maybe start afresh, start anew. Red, I'm most worried about now. Let me just show you the red again. Again, we do not have thousands of these, remember. This is not something where there's like, 20,000. In the red, we have about 900 left before it's completely sold out. And at $189.99, Bill, forgive me for saying, but these are priced to sell.
Well, that's why we only have one show, because this will run online, people will find it, because that's what happens. The need happens, you realize, I'm trying to do my taxes and my computer is slow. Because trust me, I've shared that story year after year. I thought it was the program, I thought it was me, and I was like, I fixed as much as I could, and then I realized I needed a better computer. And that's what you're getting with Core Innovations. You're getting a faster processor, you're getting more bells and whistles, which we can all appreciate. So sure, I'm over here, I'm doing my online shopping, and let's just be real, we can be online shopping, we can be looking at the today's special, but it's also, planning a trip, doing our online banking for tax season, but then it comes down to, I need to get my homework done. I have the Windows 11 operating system, which is great, fast, and efficient, so I can be multitasking at the same time, because this is another great story. I mean, here I'm working on my book report over here on the right, but then I have my full encyclopedia. The World Wide Web is at my fingertips, because what I used to have when I was growing up, we had this stack of encyclopedias. When was President so-and-so born? What's up about this city? I could be looking up, leaving Earth and typing my book report at the same time. But also we have to realize this is a 15.6-inch size screen. So it's a nice large screen. One thing we haven't talked about much too, it has the Microsoft App Store built in. So when you go to download different things like Facebook or your Netflix, you have the App Store, which is great. Or maybe you want to download Office Suite Personal. Well, guess what? You can come over here and look for Office Suite, but we're giving you a full year of Office Suite Personal as well. So that means your Word and Excel and Microsoft because of this voucher. And this is what you talked to at the very beginning. This is over a $200 value in terms of extras. You have Microsoft Personal, you have, what's this under? Oh, you have Cookbook, you have a workout program, you have Lifetime Movie Club. This just starts to add up. More importantly, this is an extra on top of being able to compute. And it's funny, Adam, we've done and sold a lot of great things here over the years. And one thing they're always like, well, what's the big wow? What's the big wow? And I'm like, the big wow is, guess what? I can type my book report. And there was like, how is that a wow? The wow is a book report for $189. Or well, I can, plan my vacation. What's the wow? It's $189. Really, the wow is the value of what you're getting tonight. Because you see everything I have up and running. You see it's the large screen, the webcam that I need for school and for work. It's also an Intel processor on the inside. It's their Celeron processor. And the best way to kind of equate that, how many of us, get stuff done on our phones?
Right.
Social media, checking email. We can't plan an entire vacation on our phones or, purchase a car or something like that. Sometimes we need more power, more space to see what's happening. It's the same processor that's in our phones that's in this computer.
Right.
So it's mobile, it's fast, it's efficient. So I can do a lot of great stuff. I can watch my movie, I can play a game, I can get the work that I need to get done. And when it is a computer that is at value, I'll be honest with you, is this computer gonna redirect the space station and get you from Mars and here and back? Probably not. Do you just need to work on a book report? Do you just need to get online shopping or check your emails on a bigger screen? this is ideal. One of my favorites, a friend of mine had to update his resume.
Right.
And we caught him, he was literally trying to update his resume on his phone.
Right.
I'm like, dude, that's an important document. You're like, what are you trying to do it on your phone? So he took out his $1,000 computer that he takes out 4 times a year to work on his resume or to, plan a vacation or pay his taxes, to look at his, all the spreadsheets he needs. Why overspend on a device you don't use all the time? Right. If you're using a computer every day, day in and day out, you might need some different features, but this really, for most of us, it's all we need.
And I think that's the obsessive part of this presentation. It's the knowing and understanding that although the price is just head-scratching and such a giveaway at $189 and free shipping and a software suite that includes Office Suite valued at $240. I mean, it's the Office Suite pays for the laptop itself. Beyond that, it's that it's a great quality that you're receiving. So Core Innovations, who make computers for lots of companies, they came to HSN exclusively with this. It was built custom and exclusively for us and you. And they're doing it at a price that nobody would imagine possible, but it is. And that's why it's such a hot seller. Bill made mention of it. Just to reiterate, there are no other presentations scheduled. It's only us here and now. And the reason being, 2 of the colors are en route to a sellout. So we brought this back in stock after Christmas. This is the day, this is the one time, this is the presentation, but red and blue, blue and red, are the ones that will be gone pretty sharpish. So there's that beautiful sky blue that we've been using. The red sells itself, quite honestly. You know who you are if you want the classic black. It's just simple and sleek. And then, of course, don't forget the lilac as well. I don't think I'm gonna sell out of the lilac. I think I've probably got enough of the black, but the red and the blue for sure are en route to a sellout. Very, very popular tonight. If you go to hsn.com, Bill, and I did before the show, and I looked up computers that we have, laptops that we have that meet the specifications that we have on this, the results came up as 0. Nothing else touches this at $189.99. So we'll keep reiterating full size, 15.6-inch screen, industry leading in terms of how lightweight it is at 3.5 pounds for a laptop of this size and this capability. Intel Celeron processor inside. This isn't, Bob's processing company inside. It's Intel. You can't buy better than that. Premium quality keyboard, full size keyboard. You've got touchpad, the built-in webcam. It is expandable memory. You've got Windows 11. You've got all the features that you would want. Great quality sound, and obviously all the classic things that we're doing. It might be a Zoom call or a Skype call. We might be on Netflix watching a movie. We might be on Word or Excel. Whatever the things that you do on a day-to-day basis, this is a computer that can more than handle it. So, Bill, to that end, when you shop from HSN, you buy with confidence because of the 30-day return policy. This idea that Core Innovations have created a laptop without the big expense of the fancy brand name, we are the beneficiaries of that. We get to save a ton of money.
Well, that's just it. For a lot of us, we picked up a computer because we needed it maybe during the pandemic or at the beginning of the pandemic because the kids were going to be home or you were working from home, and it got us by. But now years later, it was like, this is really slow, or I would like to get that upgrade, or I need a better web camera. And that's just what we're gonna benefit from, because whether it's the family photos that we have stored in one place, whether it's the videos that we wanna watch, we want a bigger screen, we want better quality, and that's what this is gonna afford us. So we can just easily, look at that pinch and zoom. Look at how just sensitive this is, which is important, because it's responsive. Because the computer you might have is just, I hit a button and I'm waiting, and this is where we have fun with it. Oh, do you notice where I'm on the field over here?
Oh, look at you.
You might have been busy on air, but I'm just saying. They're going to a big game coming up, and I'm very excited for that.
That is awesome, Bill.
Because that's just it. Our memories are all right here, and we want to be able to access them. Whether they're the photos, whether it's planning that trip, whether it's working on a document. So remember, Intel processor, which is great on the inside. We also have the Windows 11 operating system, which is right over here. What's great about that? More of us work in that Windows operating world than any other operating system out there, so it's very familiar. I remember trying to tell my sister, let's get the kids a computer and all this. She's like, well, I don't know how to work in the Windows world. I don't know the Apple world. This will really be approachable for all of us. I love that front-facing camera because it's going to be an upgrade. Because the front-facing camera, for a lot of us, maybe it is that occasional Zoom call, but it's also being able to take those video calls with the office, with the doctor. They can see us. I'm gonna try to pull up the camera for you so you can see what's happening. But more importantly, boom, there's the clarity of what's happening over there with that front-facing camera. Take a picture, take a video, all right here. because this is a computer that I can use when I need it. Because it's not something that's like, I spent how much money on that computer and I'm never going back to it because I get so much done on, because a lot of us do have a phone or a tablet, but this really affords us the comfort, like I can really spread out in terms of planning that vacation or doing something a little more detailed that getting by with my thumbs, it's gonna take a while, or just, even the fine print of trying to order dinner. Because it's like, wait, is gratuity included? Do I have to add more? When you have a nice screen, nice, lightweight and portable, and let me just go back to this computer, largest screen for this price, which is great, but then also it's expandable memory. It happens where it's like, I need to start removing apps, removing documents, and the cool part about it is, if I wanna make a change, I'm not handing my computer over to you and be like, give me more memory or upgrade this. Do you have a little micro SD card? I can come right down here on my own. I pop in the SD card, an SD card that I already had, or maybe went to the drugstore, picked it up and tried to do this upside down and backwards. Is that the right slot right there?
No, that's not it.
That's not it. We're getting closer. Okay, this could be a fail. Boom, there we go, boom. I popped that in right over there. I just expanded my memory. That is how simple it is. You don't even have to be an electronic. You have to be able to put bread in a toaster. And then I just doubled my memory on my computer. So that means more photos, more documents, pull them off, put them on the SD card. And that's just it, because it's a comfortable operating system and it's a very comfortable price. The comfortable price does matter when it's like, you give it to your 10-year-old so they can start learning how to type. Are you gonna give them a $1,000 computer? Are you gonna, my niece who's in high school, am I gonna give her a $1,000 computer where she could take it on the bus, be working on the bleachers between practice and rehearsals and all that? This gets the homework done, gets them connected, and that's really what matters at the end of the day.
Well, the thing is as well, even at our regular price of $349.99, when this first launched, that was the original price, and then they discounted it before Christmas, and that's when things went nuts, and it sold out in that one airing. But even at $349.99, that was an amazing value for this. But you're so significantly lower than, you're at $189.99. And even the shipping, that's a $12.22 saving on the shipping. Since we started, 255 have been sold, 258 now have been sold. So it's just up, 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 up. Blue and red will be the first two to sell out. This is the only scheduled presentation. We have not enough for any more presentations based upon what's happening right now. At the top of the hour, Samantha Brown returns for the finale hour of the day with our getaway event. We're excited about Samantha's amazing 19-inch spinner today, special. In terms of laptops, I think what Bill said was perfect. For you, on the move, on the go, upstairs, downstairs, on the lanai, your own laptop that you can use, that you don't have to share. If you just want a new laptop because yours is older, slower, gets hot, is maybe full of viruses, for $189 we can afford to get a good quality one. That's why I said 5-10 minutes ago, I'm obsessed with this. This is not a cheap laptop. This is a great value laptop at a low price. Don't be fooled by the price. This is Intel inside. This is high definition. This is the quality of the webcam that you would expect from our premier laptops on HSN. This comes with a software suite valued at $240. Full-size keyboard, 3.5 pounds in terms of the weight. It's perfect. You'll be online, buzzing from this website to the other effortlessly. You'll be on those Zoom calls effortlessly. So the full spectrum, at-home use, school use, college, everything, this is going to be ideal. We are taking calls and taking orders on hsn.com. People are using the QR code. What we're seeing is pretty consistent. I do not believe we will sell out of the lilac. I think we're probably safe on the black. I was deepest in the black, but this color and this color. If you want the red or the blue, and I'm going to show you the red again, because this is, I believe, Rob, is this still #1? I know it was kind of a battle between the blue and red. It is still #1. So because the red is getting close to a sellout, I'm gonna keep this one out here as well so you can take a look. The red just looks so sharp. I love the contrast with the black individual island style keys. Again, notice how they color coordinated. It's a touchpad. It's also color infused, so even if there was a scratch on here, what you'd still see through it is more red. It's great. It's an amazing product for no money. And the one thing that you can say for sure, because the shell is the shell is the shell, what's inside is what really counts, right? It's Intel inside. So whether we're charging $500 for this laptop or just $189 for this laptop, Intel is inside. So that's the confidence boost that we need to know that this laptop can deliver on what you're going to use it for. We're estimating about 10, 12 minutes or sell out on these two colors, whichever happens. Bill is not back again with this. This is the only airing, the only quantity that we have. Bill, I think you sold it out, I believe it was the first week of December. I think it was the first week.
Yeah.
So it's about 8 weeks since it's been here.
We definitely did not have, this is the first time of the year, which is great, because that's what happens. You know, kids are over spring break or Christmas break. It's like, how are we're all sharing one device. This is great. We're sharing one television. I love the fact that it's over a 15-inch size screen. I spent $1,000 on a computer. It was a 13-inch size screen. This is 15.5 inches. It is great audio in terms of being able to listen to music, watching a movie, because that's the other thing you have to realize. We are not just using computers for typing the book report anymore. Our computers need to do more, and that's what's really phenomenal about this. Sure, I'm watching a movie, okay, but now I'm done with my movie. Or more importantly, oh, there's a handsome devil, but I'm over here working on my book report. The computer that I first had back in the day, it allowed me, you know, to work on my book reports, do my typing and all of that. Now I need a computer that's gonna get me online, that's gonna allow me to stream, allow me to store my photos, allow me to do more than one thing. And you would think for $1,000, $500, it should do all that. But for under $200, I can get online, I can do my shopping. And this is what happens. We've all been there, we see something, oh, I wanna get the Today Special. We hit a link, and then all of a sudden, we're in spinning, and we're buffering, and we're loading. It's already loaded. And the fact that it's fast and efficient to load the videos, to load the content, to make a purchase, that's where we appreciate it. But I will not lie, when it's a good value, that's where you're really excited too. So I'm over here, I'm doing my online shopping, whether it's for HSN stuff, whether it's food, whether it's a trip, and then we jump over to our streaming platform because guess what? We're watching Netflix, we're jumping onto QVC and HSN Plus because we wanna see extra content all in one device. And then, oh yes, I'm over here looking at the sports scores and all that, or I'm seeing what's going on NASA.gov because this is what I'm using for school, which this will be a go-to. And more importantly, it can be for the kids. Or if it was like me, I could have a computer at mom's house and a computer at dad's house because for the price of this, I'm not buying one computer, you're getting really just a great value. So all the value of being connected, which is great. I also really do appreciate it's Windows 11, that operating system we're all very familiar with. So when I do need to do my research and then come over here and work on my book report, you can pull up your your Microsoft Word over here, but we're even including, remember, we're including that Office Suite Personal, which is gonna give you your Word and Excel and PowerPoint. So you see right over here, I'm working on my book report. I have my spreadsheet or my book report right over here so I can be doing my typing, bum, 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 while I'm doing my research at the exact same time because the screen is larger and it affords me all that. And then, you know, the school day's done, it's Sunday night, the work day's done, and my mom's like, go to bed. I'm like, fine, I'm taking the computer. And I'm taking the computer, which is gonna give me my shows, my movie, my music, because it's not a one-trick pony. For $189, if it allowed me to do my homework, that's good. But it's gonna keep me connected and convenient, not breaking the bank, and it's just a go-to. And remember, it's expandable memory. So I actually was just able to double my memory by popping in that SD card, which means more photos, more music, more podcasts, taxes from years back. You know what they say, save your taxes for 7 years. Those are documents and attachments that start to add up. 64 gigabytes built in, solid state hard drive, but then when you need to get more stuff done or you need to save more stuff, I love this. Split screen experience because it's that Windows 11. I could do it in my sleep because that's what I use at the office. But then when I come down here and I look at all the extra stuff that I was able to add, all of these extra photos and PDFs and videos, that's because I popped in that SD card.
Right.
And that was simple. That was something you could even do, and that's where it's very empowering.
It's not a fixed memory. It's something that can certainly expand as your needs change and as your requirements grow. So it's a laptop that you can have for a long time. I think that for so many situations though, when it comes to buying a laptop and you have to spend $500, $600, $700, $1,000, it's just a massive purchase. Whereas at $189, it doesn't feel so massive. But the benefits are really apparent. A fresh, clean start for the new year, a fresh beginning, the right size screen, the power and the performance and the quality behind it. Remember, Core Innovations, this isn't a new story. It's something that we've done many, many times in many different brands. Core Innovations is a company that makes a lot of electronics for a lot of big name companies. And those big name companies charge a lot of money because of the marketing and the flashy advertising or the celebrity endorsements. Core Innovations don't have any of that. They have you and me and Bill here now on HSN. So their price to be able to produce and manufacture this is a fraction of what you would typically have to spend. So you benefit, we benefit, I benefit, Bill benefits, because it's $189. And then we get a great laptop, we get the right size at 15.6 inches. Again, this is not secondhand or refurbished, you are the first to own it. We have to wrap this up in 8 minutes. Samantha Brown, expert traveler for 25 years, 74 or 5 countries, I believe, and maybe even 76 by now. She's probably visited another country in the past hour since we've been off the air knowing Samantha. Samantha's coming up at the top of 11 p.m. for the big finale. Maybe you are traveling with this laptop. Bill, we're not nervous to travel with it because it didn't cost the earth.
And that's just it. You're not nervous traveling with it, giving it to the little kids, giving it to mom and dad who have been getting by on their tablet or phone, but it's like, Mom, let's get you on a computer. Because you want to get onto Facebook and see the bigger pictures, or Instagram and see the bigger videos. It's true. I've been there watching a video on my phone for a half hour. I'm like, wait a second.
Yeah.
My phone's 3 inches, 5 inches. I could go to a 15-inch size screen. And the cool part about it, I didn't break the bank. Because maybe I'm not on the computer as much as I used to be.
Yeah.
It's one thing if it was my day-to-day and, use it for school, use it for work. But because it's the occasional, like, look at the pictures of the grandkids.
Oh, wow.
Look at the pictures of the coworkers. We want to be able to have fun with technology, but it
I'm
has
trying to
be
scare people, Bill.
Okay,
What are you trying to do
late.
here?
We don't want to scare them. Okay, we'll come right over here because whether it's the family photos, and all right in one place, and you see how easy it is to move around. Oh, was that my Valentine? Me and Miss Marlowe over here. And this is where it's fun, it's reliable, and I love how you went back to that core innovation story, because it is true. They're a great company, but normally they put other people's names on it.
Which is the truth, yeah.
6,000 different retailers. I think we all know the Microsoft brand, so the Microsoft App Store is built in. So I just downloaded Office Suite Personal because guess what? We're giving you that for free for an entire year. And that's gonna be your window and Excel and all that stuff. Actually, one other thing I encourage people to do is you get this home, log into your email, because that's one of the, the places we all get connected with family, friends, the office, whomever. So log into your email. What you'll notice is, we all get different attachments. We all have a different need for technology, whether it's to stream more, whether it's to be more social, but the email, someone sent me an Excel document, I need to open this document, do a little double tap. Cool thing is, I can access my Excel for free because we're giving you that free Microsoft Personal for a year, plus some other great extras. It's gonna take me right to where I need to go, and the functionality of that is priceless at the end of the day, because whether it's getting online to check a document, whether it's checking our emails or paying a bill, which we all had to do, there's my Excel document. I can pinch and zoom, great clarity, and I didn't break the bank.
No.
And that's where I think you are proud of yourself for, I got a brand new computer. I got a newer processor, more memory again, better web camera, at a right time and a right value. And that's what's also great, because think about, you jump online, because I was just, looking at that Today Special. I was loving those colors, by the way. I like that green one.
Yeah.
Oh, this popped up. Yeah. So, I don't know if you realize, Julie, who was just on with you, she's from Kansas City.
Is she really?
Yeah, I'm from San Francisco.
Oh my gosh.
We had some words.
I was gonna say, did the two of you meet backstage?
We were trying to think of a good wager between the two of us, because we have pride in our hometowns. And the thing is, we can get online. Actually, it's funny, I didn't even know the final score till I jumped online. Right. And that is what we want with technology. What's the final score? What's the final price? Has the price changed or gone up? And we jump on. Have you ever been there? You're watching a show, and people are like, get social with us. We want to hear from you. By the time you log in and get online, or your computer warms up, they've gone on to the next topic, and you've missed, the poll question, the deal. When you have a better, reliable computer, a newer computer, you all appreciate from it. And remember, that Intel Celeron processor, it's the one that's in our phones. The one that we do so much, and we're zipping around and doing all that great stuff. They put that faster processor, streamlined processor, in this computer, so it's not gonna overheat, it's gonna get us connected, but it's definitely a larger screen. It's gonna allow us to do that great stuff, from social media to streaming to shopping. And that's where, when I take it out to make that big purchase, to plan that big trip, to take on that task of, whether it's shopping for a car or a house or just planning that vacation, you can see the fine details. And then when it is, yes, let's look at the family photos. Let's see what we have stored. Oh, I love this file, because this is the stuff that I pulled up on that little SD card that I popped in, because maybe I had to remove it, or maybe I needed extra memory, or that SD card was from an old camera, but boom, those old photos are all right here and accessible because it's something that is obtainable. 64 gigabytes of an onboard storage, pop in another little micro SD card, I just doubled or tripled it, USB port, headphone jack right over there as well, 2 USB ports, yet still just about 3 pounds, great battery life. It's efficient, it's smart, but it's such a great value. HDMI, you can plug in there just with an HDMI mini, another USB with the 3.0, which is great because that's faster. And just really something you can be proud of, because there's times, it's Sunday night. I'm not getting on my computer. Maybe it was the weekend. You didn't get on the computer at all until all of a sudden, oh, I didn't pay that bill. I didn't pay that parking ticket. You jump on, it's quick, it's fast, it gets the job done.
It's been an exciting presentation. I think if you've got an eagle eye, you'll have noticed Bill's done all of these demonstrations seamlessly. I mean, this is all live. We're here at 4 minutes to 11 here on the East Coast on, what day is it, Bill? Sunday?
Sunday.
Samantha Brown about to arrive in Studio C for her finale hour. Massive Today's Special. The ultimate carry-on is here. Samantha Brown has designed it for every airline, whether you're traveling domestically or internationally. Hard-sided ABS construction, fantastic. We'll do that next. In terms of laptops, blue was the best seller, then it became the red, then it was the blue again, but it has now maintained red. If you want the red, looking at final orders coming through, final 100 or a few hundred left before it is sold out. It really does look so nice though. I love the red. Obviously the sticker here, this is the Intel inside that you're seeing. That's the signature for Intel, $189.99. It's your son's birthday. It's a Valentine's Day gift. This could be a nice Valentine's gift in red. This is school, it's college, it's university. It's another laptop at home so you don't have to always be sharing the same one. It's a laptop not to be scared to use or to travel with because it didn't cost you the earth. It's a laptop that has that high definition resolution, that has the webcam, that has the individual island style keys, that weighs virtually nothing at 3.5 pounds, that has the extended battery life, that is wafer thin, does all the things we need it to do. I mean, if you typically on your computer are surfing the net, watching movies, maybe you're on Word or Excel, just doing basic stuff, the stuff that 95% of us do, this laptop's gonna deliver.